Welcome to the next episode of the Iowa Girls Wrestling Podcast. We're doing Florida interviews today. I got Lauren Siegner from Ridgeview. I've heard at Ridgeview you got a really good coach. I don't know if that's true or not, but I
Oh yeah,
heard somewhere that's true.
best
Um,
coach.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Troy?
I'm doing good. And you came from work today, didn't you?
Actually, I got to skip today and watch my brother, luckily.
Oh,
So I guess we
good.
could have had the interview sooner.
We could have, but so tell everybody. I think it's kind of cool what you do for what you do. So what's your job right now?
I weld at a cute little welding shop, just
Very
so
nice.
girly.
Yeah, not something not so you're in a sport that's not traditionally, female sport and but it's changing and then you've kind of chosen a career path that maybe is not traditionally female either, but
Ah,
hey, we need welders.
uh-huh. I love to choose the harder part of life.
There you go. And so we just took a trip together with about 80 of our favorite friends from Iowa, and we went down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, stayed in Lauderdale by the sea. Overall, on the trip, what would you say overall the feeling of the trip and how you liked it?
I loved it every time. I've only gone 2 years now, but every time it's always such a great environment, great people, great things to do, a nice hotel, the whole, what would you call the arena?
Yeah, Noreen is it's a nice
Great,
place.
yeah, great environment. Just the people you're surrounded with are great.
So we'll just say in Lauderdale by the Sea where we stay in the resort that we stay as the Plunge. What are some of the things you like to do just in that area?
Love the beach. It's just right there. Gotta walk across a small street and boom. And
Very
then there's
nice.
a
That's
pool to clean the sand off.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing about the whole trip is being in the ocean. I love going down
Oh
there.
yeah.
That's why I do it. That's why I get up early a couple days and take people down and see the sunrise. Uh, Really some nice restaurants in the area. Was there some foods that you got to try this time down there that maybe you wouldn't normally eat in Iowa?
The closest I ever get to seafood is crab, and I tried conch fritters with you, along
Yeah,
with your, was it swordfish?
we had some swordfish.
And he conned me into eating a little bit of octopus tentacle.
So what did you, so swordfish, how was the swordfish?
Oh, the swordfish fish was great.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it almost eats like steak. Really,
Yeah.
it's that thick. So conch fritter, how was your conch fritter?
It wasn't bad. It was just very odd.
Yeah, especially when you know what it is after you look it up that it's some crazy long like snail-like thing.
Yes.
Yes, and
Ugh.
how was the octopus tentacles? Not for you, huh?
Not for me. Not for me.
Not for you. We never got you down to get any sushi then, did we? Did
No.
you didn't? No, no. Was there
The
some
most
place that was there some place you went that you really liked the food?
I mean, I really like that pasta I got there. Can't say there was anything crazy
Did,
other than that. I'd
did you go
say
to the taco place?
I did not.
You
I
didn't go to
went
the
last
taco
year. No, I
place?
went to the my first year going. That was very good. I like
Okay.
that one.
I'm
Hmm.
surprised you didn't hit back to the taco place. So we had some really fun workouts, I think. I don't actually have to do them. I get to yell at you and say what to do. But that was first time practicing in the big room at Grandview. We've practiced there prior in the small rooms. But what do you like about that? Four mats, huge wrestling room. Do you like practicing there?
Yeah, it was nice. I loved it. It was very
And
warm. Sweated a
very
lot.
nice. Yes, yep, yep. I ended up you left your we don't take our sweaty clothes on the trip and you got to ride with me, so I gotta wash your sweaty clothes after they stunk up the whole thing for an entire week, but that was all right. Um, how about beach workouts? Did you have fun on the beach doing some of those workouts?
Yes. I
I
loved
think
the part where we had to like carry each other and do different things down the beach. That was
yeah,
fun.
they did a good job of coming up with those relays. That was a really good idea. That's what happens when I stop thinking and let someone else do the work. Then they come up with some good ideas. Um, competition this year, tough tournament. It's always a tough tournament down there. How'd you do? How'd the team do?
Our team did great. I did okay. I wish I had done better, but I'm happy with just going and competing. I could
Yeah.
have competed better though.
Who are your coaches this year?
Shay, I can't say your last name.
Mickey.
Mickey? Okay.
I
And
know it
then
doesn't look like it, but it's Mickey. And then who was the other one? It's the other one was
Samantha.
Sam Moore.
Hmm.
Yeah, I absolutely two of some of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah.
Is there something that they said to you that maybe you'll draw on over the next year?
You're only like I am 4 years into wrestling, but they told me it's just the beginning because it always really is just the beginning. There's so much more that
I
you're
like that
gonna be doing.
advice.
Hmm.
Yeah. The last day we went and kind of split up and went some different places. What'd you do the last day for the like going excursion?
We went to the mall. That was fun, and then we also went to the beach. It was a wild time, definitely. It was fun though. I enjoyed it.
And then you got to go out. You went out later
Oh
to
yes.
where'd you guys what? And then you went and did some. Where'd you go that looked like kind of a cool place?
I
Uh,
can't remember what it was called, but it was like this big, I don't know what you'd call it. There was like trampolines, go-karts, arcades, sorts of stuff.
that's something I might have to look into next year. That sounds like a
Yeah.
fun time. I love
It
go-karts and stuff. So
was,
you just mentioned you've only wrestled for 4 years. So this is your fourth year wrestling. How did you get started?
It's nothing crazy, really. I just was bored. Everyone else was doing sports. I'm not a basketball kind of person, and there was wrestling. So I was talking with my friends, like, hey, do you think it'd be like smart if I went out for wrestling? And they were like, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. So I did.
That's just
And I enjoyed it.
that's to prove them wrong. And you've
Yep.
done well. You've done very well. Um, Ridgeview, your team's at Ridgeview, kind of a team of a lot of different places. What do you like about being on that team that's maybe different from other teams?
Oh my gosh, I love it. The environment, everyone is always positive and gets along very well. And we also know how to while being, what would you say, very, I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's a very fun team while also being able to get stuff done. I
Yeah,
can't think of the word.
I don't have to yell too often. I don't have to get too
No,
excited. No, so
but
it is a fun environment, but we do get some stuff done. We've done very well. We
mhm.
compete well as a team.
And
Um,
everyone's growth is very great. Like from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, new or experienced, everyone's growing and doing well.
yeah. You've got to compete. Like not this year, you ended up being in a really tough regional, ended up placing third. Those things happen. I mean, it happened to me, so
Yeah.
don't think you're alone. Um, but you got to go to the state tournament the year before, and then you came down and watched this year, and just the environment at the girls union state tournament. What are some things you like about that?
Everyone seems like they've known each other forever. Everyone gets along so well. It's not like, ugh, I'm against this person just because I have to wrestle them or my friend has to wrestle them. Like everyone gets along no matter who they're competing against, no matter anything. It's a very nice.
Oh yeah, no, I get
I'm
what you're
losing
saying.
my words.
Yep,
It's
no, you're fine.
Yeah, everyone just gets along. It seems like you've known all these people your whole life and you just met them.
Well, yeah, well, and taking trips like you just took is, a good way to meet 60 new friends, right? So you meet
Yes.
all these people and then it compounds and stuff. That's why I love going down there to the state tournament. It's, the wrestling's always awesome and we've done very well, but I enjoy getting to see all the people I've either coached over the years or coached with or these coaches that I talk to all the time and I don't ever over talk and take too much time, but a lot of you girls sometimes are talking all the time and we never get out of there at a decent time.
Oh
So,
yeah, totally. No,
it's
it's never
never ever me. Um, this year you decided to kind of dedicate just wrestling. That's the only sport you're out for anymore. But what are some activities you've done in the past?
I have done volleyball for a couple years, but my main sport was always softball until wrestling came around.
What position did you play in softball?
I pitched, sometimes outfield, but I was mostly a pitcher.
I never have been able to figure out how to pitch underhand. I just can't
I'll
do it.
teach you.
I'm horrible at it. I've tried, I can't figure it out.
Has
But
Tatum
and
tried
then
to teach you?
I know she just doesn't have the patience. She doesn't have the patience for me.
Yeah.
I'm too old. Old dog, new tricks. That doesn't always work. Um, we're gonna let we're gonna get people to know you just a little bit better. Some of the things you like, some of the things you do. Um, we'll start with food. Love food because that's all wrestlers kind of love the food stuff, right? So after weigh-ins, what's your favorite thing to have after weigh-ins?
Taco in a bag. If
Taco in a
the
bag.
if the wrestling tournament, the concession stands, if they don't sell them, I'm not in a good mood.
Very
But
good. So if you could go out to eat anywhere you want and have something, you're done weighing in forever. You can eat whatever you want. There's no worries about weight. Where are you gonna go and what are you gonna have?
sushi. I'm gonna get California rolls, spicy California rolls.
Well, we're gonna get you to expand your sushi horizons, and we're gonna
Oh,
get into some more good stuff yet. I have a couple more years probably in Florida with you to teach you how to eat proper.
yep.
I
Oh,
know a few of the girls that were along with me this year did not enjoy the sushi at all. There's
no.
a lot of spitting out and gagging, but I think it was important to try it at least.
Yep.
That,
Yep.
I
We
guess
gotta
raw
expand
fish
your
is not for
horizon.
everybody. That's
No.
right. Um, I am if I could eat ice cream every day, every meal of the day, I would do that. Do you have a guilty pleasure food?
Ice cream? Ice cream for
Okay.
sure. I think
And
after work for the past couple of days, I've made dad stop at a gas station just to get some ice cream.
so you're a soft serve person?
But anything really.
Anything?
Any
What's
form
your
of ice
absolute
cream.
favorite ice cream in the world?
I'm gonna have to say cookie dough.
Uh, not
No,
bad. There's
ugh.
that's good. That's good.
I
It's really
love
sad
some
because
chocolate.
sometimes I'm just a vanilla ice cream guy,
Yeah.
but I'll eat a big bowl. I know you have headphones on. Maybe you're just blocking me out and stuff and not listening to me. But what music do you like to listen to before you wrestle?
Rock. I love
Rock?
my rock. Kind of like
Nice.
indie rock, any form of rock. Hmm.
Gotcha. So are you, I'm not sure exactly which kind of give me a band. What's your favorite band right now?
Right now, they're not very rock. They're kind of like indie-ish, but the Growlers, I love theirs. They've got quite a few good songs, but my rock or my go-to rock bands, I would say like Metallica, Alice in Chains,
Well, you're
and
kind of
any
old.
of it.
You make me feel like I'm not even old anymore. That's my stuff. And I can't play my music in practice. People yell at me.
I know, but when you do, I always jam out. It's always the best practices.
All right. Well, good. Are you binging any TV shows right now?
Every night, right now, I just started Trigger Warning on Netflix. It's kind of, if you look at it, you'll see the
I'll
gist of it.
I might look it up. I've got 3 days of just doing interviews and watching TV, so
Heck yeah.
I might have to watch that. I didn't know if you hopped on what's the Love Island train that all the girls were on.
I have seen a bunch of it on TikTok, but I have not watched any of it.
You're not missing anything. I started watching it just so I know what people were talking about. Nope.
Yeah, no,
Nope.
it's not quite
Yeah.
my type of show.
Yeah. No, it's kind of dumb. Do you have a favorite movie? or what type of movie? If you're gonna go watch a movie, what type of movie are you gonna go watch?
I love, this is so weird, but I love war movies or like
Really?
anything with like guns and like action like that.
Nice.
Trying to think of it. It's not coming to my head, but I've watched probably every war movie you could think of.
Nice. Well, that's
Yeah.
awesome. I like that too. They're all right. So speaking of movies, we're gonna go ahead and make a movie based on your wrestling journey. What do you think we should call that movie?
Oh. I would say like I was thinking something of like Lauren's way through wrestling, but I don't know. Like there's if I sat here for like an hour and brainstormed a good one, I would find a great one.
Well, you don't even have to do that anymore. You can just ask Copilot or ChatGPT, give me 10 movie names. But here's what I would say because I coach you, so I get to watch. And I
Oh,
would say never give up. And I think that kind of reflects your wrestling. Sometimes
oh yeah.
we've lost some matches to people and then we turn around and we work on things and we end up beating those people later on. So
Mm-hmm.
something that's pretty impressive with you. Um, it's second period. They've deferred. You have to make a choice. What's your favorite position in wrestling?
Am I up or am I down on points?
I'm just nope, your favorite. It's
My favorite, I love bottom, even though I tend to get stuck, but I need to work on it a lot. I love bottom and a quick switch or maybe sit out to a roll.
okay. That was my next question. If you're taking bottom, what are we gonna do off the whistle? And then on your feet, your neutral position, what's your favorite go-to takedown?
You know, I love my sweep singles. I've
Yep.
started getting way more into high C's though, and I've been expanding my palette.
There you
Never
go.
firemen's, love them, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't do them.
we'll get you doing them once you figure it out. Pinning combination. How you like to pin people?
Chicken wing,
Yep.
that or a
That's
simple half.
yeah. We have been working a lot on throwing those legs in, so maybe we'll expand
Oh
you
yeah.
all over. Everything's going to be
Oh
new.
yeah. I really plan
Uh,
on getting into that more.
I think it's great. That's something
Yeah.
I'm learning too as we go. So it's new for me too. So that's kind of fun. Um, thoughts on college wrestling? Are you leaning towards it? I know you still got a couple years and some people are thinking that route. Some people think, man, I don't think I'm, and it's okay. Only 2% of high school wrestlers go on to wrestle in college. That's a small
That,
number.
yeah, that is. But I love wrestling to death. I don't think I would do it in college simply because of how I think I want to play my life out. Obviously, I have 2 years that anything could change,
Yep.
but I plan on going into a simple little trade school, getting some certifications.
Yep. Well, if you're already
And
welding, that's a high paying trade. It really is. And then if you get into
then,
some different, more, specialized types of welding, man, you can make some big dollars. If you got into underwater welding, oof, big,
ooh, I
big
want.
money. And
Oh
you
yeah,
could live in Florida or something like that. And
yes, I can
I'd
come
have
see
a
you guys
vacation.
every.
I'd have a
Yeah,
vacation place. And I wouldn't have
yes.
to, and I'd be able to travel without wrestling.
I'd have enough money I could fly you down to Florida and
There you
everything.
go. Perfect. That's the plan. Yes, no
Yes.
wrestling for you. You are welding and you're going underwater welding. So if you're all done with everything, you're out of college, you're hanging out. Have you thought about, maybe officiating or becoming a coach?
I would definitely become a coach over officiating. I don't know why. I just
I don't blame you.
steer away from that.
I don't like to officiate either, so I
Yeah.
don't I don't blame any. I think there's such importance and I really have a lot of respect for officials,
Oh
but
yeah.
man, I can't. I'm not very good at. You notice I don't even really do it in our room unless I absolutely have to.
Yes.
It's just not my thing. So, um,
Oh.
Next question, throughout your wrestling journey, and it's been 4 years and you've gone through some ups and downs. Is there something in your wrestling journey that changed how you see yourself?
Most people are probably or would probably respond to this with like winning something important, but mine is my loss for True Second going to to go to state this year.
And how did that change you then?
It opened my eyes. It really did. I thought it was in the moment, I thought it was the end of the world. Like I had so much higher planned out for me that season and it just didn't happen. And after sitting with it for a couple of days, weeks maybe, it kind of opened my eyes and made me realize it's so much more than just that win and going to state. Me losing it gives me something more to like prove now, and it gives me more like if I would have won that, I don't think I would push myself as hard like today,
Yeah,
like in
well,
life
that's
and everything.
that's really
Losing,
good. It
yeah,
is one match will never define who you are. We
nope,
say this, you've probably heard this more times in your lifetime than you ever want to hear it again, but that one match didn't define you, but how you come back from that match does,
yes,
right?
mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yep.
So,
Those
um,
words definitely have stuck with me. I've heard them quite a few times, but I need
yeah,
them. So
there you go.
I think everyone does.
So now I'm making you have a school assignment now. We're gonna finish this sentence. So fill in the blank. Wrestling taught me to
Stay strong. Keep pushing
fight.
forward no matter how hard it is.
Perfect. You have any pets at home
Have two dogs. Oh, and four hobby chickens.
or hobby
I
chickens?
got
Are they
I
kind of
got
them
after
fancy,
last wrestling.
crazy? Do they have like crazy things on their heads and stuff? Because shepherds have some of those.
No, I just have your basic hens.
Gotcha. Are they laying eggs for you?
Not yet. Hopefully
Well,
soon.
then you can start making money selling some eggs.
Yep.
So if you could have any pet in the world, anything,
Ooh.
what would you go get? I mean, it could be the alligator, tiger. You could be the next Tiger King or Queen.
Um, not gonna lie. I remember sending my friend this video of an animal. I can't. Oh, I love. Okay, everyone says they're so weird, but I love the cute small brown moles that are like clean, not dirty. They're just so cute. I don't know why.
So you're going for a rodent. We can have anything in the
Like
world, and you're
the
getting a
cute
rodent.
ones.
Okay, that's your choice. You can make bad choices. It's fine.
Yes, yes. At least it's
So
not something that's gonna like break out of its cage and eat me one day.
that's a good point. That's a great point.
Hmm.
And monkeys, a lot of people say monkeys, and monkeys will eat your face.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, um, most of my vacations revolve around going to wrestling events, but if you could go anywhere in the world to vacation, where would you go?
I want to go to Italy one day. I
That's a
think it's
cool
so
spot.
pretty there. Hmm.
Yeah. I think that would be a fun trip to do too.
Yeah.
Well, when you're underwater welding, you should have enough money to fly to Italy.
Yes.
Um, crazy things happen. You might end up getting bit by a radioactive spider. This has happened
Ooh.
before. You
Oh
might
yeah.
have come from outer space and go through some radiation belt. You might just something crazy might happen, like
My
um,
mole might be like filled with radiation and it might bite
there.
me.
There you go. So you get a superpower because you are a new superhero. What's your superpower going to be?
Oh, I would I would love to fly. No, actually, because I can just hop in a plane. Ooh,
Well, it would make it a lot easier if you didn't have to hop in a plane. You got a point there.
yes. If I could, this is so like basic, but if I could be a Superman 2.0, that would be sweet.
There you go. You to have
Hmm.
the vision too, where you can like blow scrap up.
Yes. So like
Gotcha.
the flying, all of
The
it.
whole works. The whole works. We're gonna be
Yes.
Superman 2.0. So Superwoman is what we will be.
Hmm.
All right.
Yes.
Man, there's some really, really good wrestlers out there right now. Doesn't have to be world team member or Olympian, but I mean, man, we got some great ones. But is there some wrestler that you aspire to be like or look up to?
Honestly, I've never really aspired from a wrestler, but if I had one, I would say Real Woods. Like he's
Oh,
not a big crazy one, but I love his way of just life.
yeah. No, that's great. That's yeah. I've watched some of his videos recently and or just him talking and he's got some
Yeah.
good points. That's something I've noticed with a lot of our top athletes. There's a change in the way people are talking about sports, and it's a lot more. It's not always about wins and losses. It's a lot about best life. It's about doing your best, things like that. And I've met some of these world team members, and they're that's truly who they are.
Mhm.
It's not a
Exactly.
lie. It's not just something they say. That's what they truly believe.
Mhm.
Final thoughts for the day. Uh, I'm going to leave it open to you, whatever you would like to say.
Final thoughts. Oh, you can't do this to me, Troy. Can I leave just like a little message?
You can leave just a little message.
Okay. To all the girls watching this right now, I want you to remember no matter how hard life or wrestling might seem, or how much people you know that are better than you at wrestling, keep pushing yourself. If you push yourself in practice and you see girls that maybe aren't pushing themselves as much, or maybe they are pushing themselves really far, I want you to push farther than that. Keep going and keep striving for better every second, every minute, every day.
Perfect. I like it. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I'll see
Mm-hmm.
you here probably in another few days. We'll have some open mat
Heck
and
yes.
stuff like that. But it's always fun to talk to you. Thank you very much for coming on and
Yes.
doing this.
Nice talking to you, Trey.
All right.